My name is Rena, and welcome to LOL Living Out Loud. This is the podcast where women come together to intentionally and boldly embrace who we are. So ladies, grab your girls, grab a pen, grab your journal, and the beverage of your choice, and welcome to LOL Living Out Loud. Hello ladies, and thank you for joining me at LOL Living Out Loud this evening. I hope you have your pen and your paper, your journal, whatever you're using, and your girls. So a few weeks back, I started doing a note to self, and I invited you to send in a note to self or share with me your note to self. I can read it on the podcast, or you can read it, better yet, and we can discuss it interview conversation style. But before I go forward and share my note to self, wrapping note to self up, I just want to tell you a few things. When I started this, when I started recording this podcast some 8 weeks back, I started so right at the time where I lost my German Shepherd, Penny. And I was grieving her and deeply missed her, and I still do. But now I have a new fur baby, and his name is Stark, and he is also a German Shepherd. So he's in the background, and he might bark at some point, make noise at some point. I haven't figured out how to get him quiet yet. A snack won't do it, and a treat won't do it. He just can be quite demanding. So I wanted to share that with you in case you hear some of that real life noise in the background, because this is a real life living out loud situation. Just in case some of you aren't clear on what note to self is, it's simply an exercise where you write a letter to your younger self. It could be about anything you want. You could write to your younger self about a situation, an issue, a new start in your younger self's life, and what you want to say to your younger self about that situation. Again, I'm still inviting you guys to share your note to self with me, and so that I can read it here, because we can all grow from these notes to self. You'll find it very cathartic to write your note to self. But on this episode, I want to share with you my note to self, which you can also find on my blog called LOL Living Out Loud blog. It's the same title as the podcast. So without further ado, here I go. I'm going to read to you my note to self. Hello, Rena. I never thought I would like that nickname so much, but in the absence of our mother who gave it to us, I love it, and you will too one day. I'm writing this to you about no particular event or even subject, baby girl. I would not know where to focus my energy since I have so much to say to you. Rena, there will be good days and many, many, many bad days. I'm sure you believe you have already experienced some of those bad ones. I need to tell you something. Come closer, closer, closer. Nothing will be wasted. Not one thing, Rena. You have been taught and you have heard that strength is not represented in your tears, your fears, or even an outward expression of your pain. Lies, girl. That is a lie that I'm still trying to work out today. Strength is not the ability to hide your pain, fear, or disappointment, but rather it is finding the guts to seek help, cry out, and move forward if you do it, even crawling. Rena, you could and you can save yourself a lot of heartache by listening to your elders. They mean you no harm, and they have lived long enough, like me, now to let you know that you are heading for trouble. Listen, girl, you don't know enough not to value their advice, but you will learn. And like I said earlier, nothing will be wasted. There are some tapes that you place on repeat and allow them to play in your mind. They are not true. They are lies. Even the ones who come from people who have claimed to love you. Broken people will seek to hurt you sometimes. I wish that I would have recognized that sooner for you. I am sorry that I allowed those harsh words and mean-spirit actions from others to penetrate your soul. I am sorry that I allowed hands to be put on you. That abuse will be with you for a long time. I know how to speak to that now. I apologize for taking so long to walk away. I have no excuse for the harm I caused you. There are many reasons, and you will become aware of them as you grow and become more in tune with who you are. While I'm writing this to you, I want you to know that you are enough. You are beautiful, small, medium, or large. You are beautiful with short hair, long hair, locks, or a teeny tiny little fro. You are just the right melanin infused, real kind of chocolate brown. You are capable. Do not let the racist folk you will work for convince you otherwise, nor the two men you decide to marry who want to break you over their broken bodies and mind tell you different. Don't let other folks' lies define you or make you think you should have known better. How many women really are aware that the man they choose to marry the second time around, no doubt, really wanted to be a woman? Cut yourself some slack and remember, nothing will be wasted. Nothing. You are going to go through some tough shit. You will feel abandoned because you were. You will feel angry. Feel it. Process it. Heal, and that will be a process. You will have to forgive many times. That is also a process, Rena. Don't you let that ill-informed people preach to you from that ignorant theology get over it. Get in your head, because that's foolish. Your faith in God, the one you decided to walk with when you were a little girl, it is going to save your life. Remember that text you like, Romans 8:28? You do not fully understand it yet, but it is true. And we know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose for them. Everything, all the things. God is going to use it, baby girl, all of it. The domestic violence, the infertility, the miscarriages, the disappointments, the loss after loss, the fact you have been married twice and not loved once, the education, the victories, the talent, the skills, your passion, your boldness, your kind heart, your lack of self-worth, and the belief that you are not quite enough, which I still struggle with. All of it. One day it will become your ministry, your call. You will preach from it. You will use it amongst your academic scholarship to interpret the text. So it will indeed be good news. All of it will become your secret weapon. Survive it. Allow it to fuel you. Take time to go through it and heal daily from it. Walk with God, not in some mystical, philosophical way, but for real. You will not become without knowing that God got you. What that really means to you will become tangible as we become. Hold on, Rena, no matter what. Girl, your 55-year-old self is still learning and becoming. I love you for enduring with smiles and laughter and charm. I love you for taking the brunt of our making. I love you for your compassion for others, even when you felt depleted. I love you, Rena, for moving forward to help me become. I will not let you down. I will not give up on us because our ladder will be greater. Until we meet again, young woman, I will continue to nurture you and help you heal. I will be a witness to us in totem that all things are working for our good. Rena, I love you. So, ladies, in the words of Dolly Parton, find out who you are and do it on purpose. My name is Rena, and welcome to LOL Living Out Loud. This is the podcast where women come together to intentionally and boldly embrace who we are. So, ladies, grab your girls, grab a pen, grab your journal, and the beverage of your choice, and welcome to LOL Living Out Loud.